Nathan, I think you're right. The Traverse is much more feminine. Mommy will be like you said. Off-road wise, I would say it's about the same as the Durango. You know, they both have approximately the same amount of ground clearance. This has no button to push.
Nope, nothing.
Right, so it's mainly front-wheel drive, and if the front wheels start to lose traction, then all of a sudden it sends power to the back.
You do have a button for towing. That's nice, and you have a traction control button, which I don't think is going to help us right now.
No, that's not going to help us right now.
Hey, but I will say this thing is quiet, and I think it's a little bit, I don't know, a little smoother inside than the Dodge was. This is front-wheel drive biased. The Dodge is rear-wheel drive biased. I think that they have a different engine note, and I think that this particular one has a little bit softer suspension.
Yeah, it does feel a bit softer. And actually, off-road, the softer suspension does better because it's more compliant and it seems to be soaking up these bumps a little bit better.
And there's a handy-dandy switch over there for making the mirrors automatically come in. That does help.
Yeah, and the other thing I like about this, of course, it's been redesigned for 2013. And they did up the quality of the materials, a lot more softer touch, a lot more elegant. It doesn't feel quite as, well,
wonky.
Wonky is a good word, yeah. It doesn't feel quite as wonky. It feels a little bit more upmarket.
Yeah, but bottom line, I like the Durango a little bit better.
Yeah.
Роман, когда мы приедем? Когда?
Andre, we'll get it dirty, I promise. This would not be TFL car if we didn't get some mud on these vehicles, but you know, I don't want to bottom this thing out. There's not a lot of ground clearance. The approach angles suck, and let's face it, most people will not be taking it off-road like this in the Colorado mountains.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, once again, guys, the reason we do this, aside from the fact that it's really fun, is because if it does well here, it's going to do really well in the snow or on a dirt road.
Yeah, it's real world testing, and it's, oh, we just hit something there. It's serious off-roading out here.
Yeah, the higher we go, the harder it gets. With crossovers, we only go up to this area we like to call the mud pit because, well, frankly, it's a mud pit. And also because once you go past that, you just can't do it in a regular crossover.
No, these dirt bikers can do it, of course.
Yeah, of course they can.
Yeah, but not us. Yeah, so, you know, I'm impressed. I mean, if this had more ground clearance, I would say it would be quite off-road capable. And of course, the other problem that both these vehicles have is that they have tires that aren't meant for this, right?
Yeah, they're street tires.
They're street tires, yeah.
Well, as Roman said it in the past, there really are a few things that you need. You need ground clearance, you need good tires, and it would be nice if you had a locking center differential or something along those lines. But for what these things can do, so far, we're impressed.
Hey, Andre, do you see?
Я вижу.
Hey, there we go. It's good, да? Yeah, all right. See, everybody's happy.
Obviously, Nathan, with all these dirt bikes and Jeeps out here, you know, we're into some pretty heavy Colorado off-road, and I think these cars are at their limit.
Yeah, we took them as high as they should go. And frankly speaking, we pushed them more than normal people would.
Ребят, это было легко. В Подмосковье очень труднее.
Okay, I know.
You know, I think in Moscow, the streets are like this all the time.
Yeah, don't they have horses that pull carriages? Come on. Now, the bottom line is, and he's right, this isn't super off-road. This is just off-road to the point that it's testing these vehicles. And you know what? They did okay.
No. The bottom line is 19 miles to the gallon here.
Oh, God, come on.
God-awful number over there.
Yeah, 15 here. But you know what? I can tell you what's going to make all the difference in the world, and it's coming up tomorrow. 0 to 60, baby.
You want to take these 0 to 60?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, 0 to 60 coming up on the Fast Lane car. Stay tuned. As always, this is Roman.
And Nathan.
И Андрей.
Saying so long and thanks for watching.